Welcome to this introduction video on the client component of RigComm Access's Outem Height Access Management System. So, what is Outem and how does it benefit you? In short, the system has been designed to help you manage the risk of people working at height on your buildings and structures. It complements other contract management systems rather than replaces them. It focuses specifically on managing access to and information about your height safety systems. It also provides you with full access to digital files for all your height safety documentation as required by workplace health and safety regulations. The system will allow you to view who has accessed your sites and will provide you with updated monthly site access reports, as well as enable you to create on-demand, customizable reports. It allows you to add height safety system induction videos into your induction process, and if you have a security access code, you're able to set this so that you can provide instant access to key lockboxes or digital access codes to doors, providing an added layer of security to your procedures. Now let's take a look at how it works in practice. First of all, you need to access the Outem portal via the RigComm Access website and enter your name and your password to log in. You're then presented with an overview of your home screen. At the top, you can click on Update Your Password if you need to change your access password. You can also update your email preferences. This allows you control if you receive email notifications of when contractors are entering your sites and the monthly reports that get sent to you to report on which building sites they accessed in a specific period. Moving down the page, you can see the search bar on the right-hand side. By tapping keywords in the search bar, you can access site data about any of the sites covered by the system. For example, by entering a site ID code, this will instantaneously search through your data to identify information about that site. Alternatively, you can search by name, address, location, or postcode to find the building you're seeking if the ID code is not immediately known. On the Height Safety Inspection Due Date column, you can see this is managed using a traffic light system. The red text indicates sites that are no longer accessible as they are currently out of service date by more than 12 months since the last inspection. The orange signifies that they're within 30 days of their due date. The green indicates they're current and within date. The next column indicates if there are hazards present. This clearly shows that you still have some hazards active on the site, and this is a flag to either repair them or ensure they are managed correctly by those using the height safety systems. This does not actually prevent anyone from accessing the site, but it does demonstrate that these are hazards that have been identified and require potential upgrade in the future. When you click on the height safety site code, this takes you through the actual details of the site. You can see the Dropbox link here. Clicking this link will take you through to the full suite of documents and digital files. This includes testing documentation, product brochures, and all the site layout plans. Everything you do with your site handover documentation, as required by the Workplace Health and Safety regulations, can be found in this folder using this digital link. You'll never lose another hard copy document again. The triangle image in this location is a reminder that there are potential hazards on site that have been identified. You can also find the site access code here. Clicking the Edit Security Code button allows you to change the site access code for the location. So if you have a lockbox or digital access that changes over time, you're able to personally update this and the code is then presented to the contractor only when they log on to the site. This provides you with an additional security measure for managing access to your height safety systems. In the section Workplace Health and Safety Details, you can provide your own additional entry instructions, health and safety information, and emergency information. As you can see, there is a button that allows it to be customizable to what your preferences are to meet your needs. Next, as you scroll down, you can review risk assessment details. If you've carried out a risk assessment of your site, these details are logged into our system. This section provides you with the financial costs and the risk rating of the defects we have identified based on that risk assessment. This is where the hazard sign comes from. By understanding the costs of those works, you're able to plan a capital work program to mitigate those risks over a period of time. You can also see the last height safety inspection due date and the date the next inspection is due, as well as the frequency at which your height safety systems are being inspected. For this site, it is 12 months. On the other side, you can see something similar for equipment. Equipment is generally set at 6 monthly inspection intervals, and where this system is used, it provides you with the last inspection date and when they're next due. For the buttons on the bottom, if you click on Site Layout, it takes you through an overview of the safety systems present on site in a plan view. Like the contractors page, this allows you to view multiple plans if they are available for a site, or you can simply select the one plan that you want to view. Identified on these layouts are the hazards around the site. You can clearly identify this hazard as the number 1 hazard item. On the right-hand side is the yellow box. It shows that there are hazards on the site and explains what the hazards are. If you return to your home screen, you can then click on the hazard report. This takes you through to a summary of all the hazards that are remaining on site or are on site altogether. If you scroll through the document, you can clearly identify the items on the left-hand side. This is item 1, so this refers back to the triangle on the site layout. We provide you with hazard identification of exactly what is wrong to further understand the level of risk. In this case, this ladder didn't meet the standard AS1657 when it was inspected. You can also view the site induction video with the click of a button, or you can actually go back and view the risk assessment. As you continue to scroll down the line, you have instant access to any products that are available on site, and you can then view system certificates, warranties, brochures, and images of the products being used. As you scroll down, there's additional documents as well, such as the RigCom Access Warranty Statement, working at heights information, and a sample roof access permit should that be required. Client-specific documents can be added here as well, as part of the subscription structure. So as you get to the bottom of the home screen, you can view recent activities on site. This shows activity within the last 7 days that's happened on your site. If you click on, you can see the site details as well as the name, the company, and the phone numbers. You can also see the reason for access, the number of people that have accessed the site, and whether they've watched an induction video, plus the time in which they first accessed the site. By clicking on View More Details, this takes you to a search function for the site. You can add one site, or if you have multiple sites, you can select multiple sites and add them together. You can then select whether you would like to see the last 30, 60 or 90 days of activity, or that which occurred between a specific period of time. You then press Submit. In this case, there is only one site, so only one site is shown. But if you have multiple sites and multiple accesses, it will show you every single access within that period of time. You can then click on Download a Report, and the report output, based on the parameters you've selected, will be provided for your records. So, let's now recap. With the Altum Height Access Management System, you get full visibility to all your sites, all in one location, available 24/7. It's easy to identify sites that are coming up for inspection based on the traffic light system. It's easy to see which site requires possible attention with the hazard sign. When accessing a site code data from the portal, you have direct access to all your digital documentation relating to your facilities through the Dropbox link. This includes system calculations, product brochures, installation records, photos, plans, safe work method statements, anything that has been supplied as part of the Workplace Health and Safety regulations. You can create and update your site-specific workplace and safety information. You can manage your risk profile and multi-year capital works budget and program based upon the risk assessment costing details available. You can get instant access to your site layouts, risk assessments, hazard reports, and the on-site induction video. You can view manufacturer documents on the items installed and have the ability to add custom documents of your own into the system. You can view who has access to the site, along with how many people and whether they've watched the induction videos. You can then pull activity reports on the access across a single or multiple site range. Altum. It's the only height access management system you'll ever need.